This video is introducing you to Alphablocks Letter Fun. So this is a pre-literacy skill app that's going to work with phonics. This is what it will look like if you open it up in the App Store. We're going to go ahead and open it. So first things first, you have the ability to change whether they're doing letter names or letter sounds. If you go here to this button where it says grown-ups press and hold, I'm going to press and hold, and it pops up this adult area, okay? So here we actually have some instructions about how to do the games in case you forget. It's going to show you a little information about alpha blocks and number blocks. And then you have the settings, which have letter sounds or letter names. We're going to start with letter names here. We'll just use that for the purposes of demonstration. You also have the ability to change some of the features within. So the first thing we'll show you is that you have
let's play
the ability to go through.
A is for apple and alphabet.
So you can pick which letter you want to do. It's obviously going to go in order, but there are 4 games for each of the letters, okay? So I'm going to show you each of the games quickly. So we'll start with the bubbles.
A. Abracadabra! Pop the bubbles that say A.
So here, if I pop the bubbles that say A, you're going to see they'll say the name and it's going to give you a star and it'll stay there. But what happens if I pop one that's not an A?
N.
It still identifies the name of the letter for us, but it disappears and doesn't stay. Obviously, we're trying to focus on our A's.
you.
All right. So once they get all the A's.
Absolutely amazing.
All right, we'll go on to B.
B in the band with a big blue bass.
All right, the next game is going to be a paint game.
Brighten up this picture of me by colouring with your finger.
So note here,
B.
I can tap to add the color,
B.
or I can use this swiping motion.
Beautiful. I am B, and I play a big blue bass guitar in the band.
So quick thing to note for the paint game, you'll notice in the settings, there was one of the things that you can actually change that it doesn't say B while you're coloring it in, if that does happen to be bothersome for whoever's using the computer or the iPad. So the next game we're going to look at is called My Favorite Things.
Can you find my favorite things?
So here we're looking for things that start with the same letter that we're on. So we're looking at the letter C. So if I do the right thing, that makes them happy and it stays there. If I do the wrong thing,
duck.
They still identify what it is, duck, but it goes away and you get kind of that boink sound. All right.
Leaf.
Nah, wrong.
Cat. Cats are so cute. Cup. Correct. Cups are so cool.
All right. So the last game we have is really a listening activity.
Can you catch me in my cloud? C. P. I.
All right. So I obviously want to pick the correct one. It keeps going through. I'm going to listen. All right. I got the right one. Yay, I get the rainbow. If I get the incorrect one,
W.
so let's say I pick that, I get the lightning bolt and like kind of the wonk noise, but it gives me another chance.
R.
And I got it right that time. Okay. So it'll go through several rounds of that. So those are the 4 games that you can play with each of the alpha blocks. One thing to note real quick, there is a Z, but obviously you can hear this is from across the pond from our British friends. So when they do the letter Z, they do call it Z. So just something to be aware of. If your child sees a Z and starts calling it Z, that might be where it's coming from. This is just going to be the Alphablocks song. So it's going to go through each of the alpha blocks. Okay.
Sing along with the Alphablocks song.
How many Alphablocks have you met? A is for apple and alphabet. A.
So you can.
Me in the band.
We won't go through the whole alphabet with you, but you can tap on the side and it will say the letters. Once in a while, there is a pop-up screen that you just have to X out of, but overall, it will let you listen to the song, and it is very catchy and very enjoyable to watch. The Alphablocks are very cute. So hopefully this will help your child with some, pre-literacy phonics skills, get them interacting with letters and letter sounds, depending on what you're choosing to work with. And that's Alphablocks.